What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the new place. It's been a few weeks now and everything is finally starting to settle in, so I thought this would be the perfect time to go ahead and update you guys on how everybody handled the move and how I'm going forward with my tanks. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so at this point you know me, I have to start with the smallest tank first. So we have here my 8-gallon cobalt tank, which, if you remember from my older videos, used to be my guppy tank. Well, after this move I decided that I'm going to turn this tank into my Heterandria formosa tank to breed up their numbers a little bit. Because when I pulled them out of their paludarium, I noticed their numbers had dwindled a bit, and I feel like their breeding just wasn't either happening as much, or their fry were getting eaten by their darters. So I'm going to just have them in this tank with the cherry shrimp, and it's pretty much just going to be an easy breeding tank. Since this will essentially be a breeding tank in my bedroom, I will be going with a pretty simple scape, just maybe a few pieces of driftwood and just primarily the underwater plants that were in the US paludarium, which was just some baby tears, some dwarf sage, and some Ludwigia, and maybe a little bit of moss. But that'll be pretty much it. It'll be very simple. It'll just be something that provides cover and makes the fish and shrimp in here feel comfortable. The cherry shrimp are all the same ones that were in this tank before, and I'll just be breeding them along with the Heterandria formosa, since they do get along so well, and there really shouldn't be any predation from either side on the other. I do get a few orange cherry shrimp in this line of painted fire reds every now and then, so I'll be culling out the oranges and putting them in another tank that we'll be taking a look at in a second here. But everyone that's in here handled the move well, along with the guppies. There are still a few guppy fry in this tank that I missed when I was pulling out the guppies. So as I see them and as they kind of grow up a little bit, I pull them out and stick them with the rest of their colony, which we'll go ahead and take a look at now. Alright, and here we have what is going to be my guppy tank. This is one of my 220 longs. I am using the two LED lights that I got off of Amazon on this tank. They'll be lighting this. This is going to be pretty much my aquascaped planted tank. All of the plants in here have come from the 8-gallon tank that used to be the guppy tank. And I'm pretty much going to completely scape this out, really play with a nice planted tank scape, which is something I haven't really done in a while other than in the 8-gallon. And to be honest, I have kind of missed that. The two swamp darters from the US native paludarium are also in this tank, which I've noticed they've actually been a lot less shy around these guppies. Maybe they just feel a lot comfortable, or maybe they just really want to play with them. But I have been seeing them a lot lately, so that'll be a nice interesting combination, I think. They probably will eat a few of the guppy fry, but with how much these guppies have been breeding for me, I don't foresee that as being a problem. And I'll probably have a nice sized colony before too long. This will be the first of my tanks that I scape out, and I will of course record that, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that, because that will be coming out as well. And I'm really excited to put that video together. And before I show you the last tank, let me just go ahead and show you where I have the paludarium plants from the South American paludarium holding out. I have a little nice just Tupperware container here with my Fluval 3.0 over it. And this is work to hold in the humidity for the plants. And I'll go ahead and take this lid off so you can see inside. So I've got all the paludarium plants in here. You can see they're all doing well in here. There are a few spots, maybe like the dwarf baby tears that was almost completely submerged in the water. It's kind of dried up a little bit, but it's bouncing back in its immersed state. It just takes it a little bit of time, but everything is looking good in here. Eventually, we will see a good number of these over the South American 20-gallon again. That paludarium is going to be a little bit different than it was before, but I've already got some ideas brewing on how we're going to handle that tank. So I just wanted to show you those plants, and now we'll go ahead and take a look at the last tank, which is the South American tank. So as of right now, the South American tank is a little bit of a mess, as you can see. The plants in there that were part of the 40 breeder have kind of gotten a little overgrown, and on top of that, now there is a little bit of a blue-green algae outbreak in the tank. So, you know, naturally, good time to show it off. But you know, I want to show you guys everything that I have to handle in this hobby, so that is just another part of it. But other than that, the fish in here are doing good. I did lose 2 ember tetras and a rummy nose tetra during the move. I think they just couldn't really handle the stress of it. So like the same day that they moved from the old tank into the tank over here, they pretty much passed away on me. Which it's sad, but at the same time, 2 out of all the fish that I have is not a bad number. So I'd say overall the move went very well. But this tank will be a paludarium once again, although it is going to look a little bit different. Right now, the light over the tank is the Phoenix 24/7 light that was over the old paludarium. And since I'm going to be going with some above water growth in this tank, I will be switching it over to some more of the pendant lights, just like I have over the other 20-gallon. Same brand, same type of freshwater planted tank lights that I got off Amazon. Which I should go ahead and put. They've still been working really well for me. So I'll link up my review video for those lights, and along with that the link to buy them, just in case anyone is interested in them. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this tank right now. Just keeping everything stable in it, doing water changes. I will be focusing on that blue-green algae outbreak pretty soon. Right now I've just kind of been manually removing a good bit of it during water changes, but eventually it'll be really time to handle it, so that'll be something else that I'll be making a video on eventually, so you guys will be seeing that process as well. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and I hope that I've sparked a little bit of interest in what is coming in the future. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.